Okay, today we're going to learn how to create a linear problem and complete a linear problem through the process of reading a word problem. And the standard we're going to use is standard 8.ee.8, and that is to solve linear equations with rational number coefficients by expanding equations using the distributive property and collecting like terms. So our problem is, to solve the problem, our task is to distribute all of the 380 oranges among 85 students so that each boy gets 4 oranges and each girl gets 5 oranges. How many of the students are boys and how many are girls? So first we need to find some variables, and we're going for boys and girls. So we're going to have B represent boys and G is going to represent girls. So now since we have our two variables, B equals boys and G equals girls, we need to make some equations. So we know that each boy gets 4 oranges, so that'll be 4B plus 5 oranges to each girl equals the total number of 380 oranges total. And then our other equation will be how many boys plus how many girls equals 85 total students. So now we need to solve for one of them, and we're going to solve for boys first. So we need to get G alone. So we're going to take this equation, so B plus G equals 85, and we're going to subtract B to get G alone. So G will equal 85 minus B. So then we're going to come up here, and we're going to plug this in for G right here. So it'll be 4B plus 5. Since this equals G now, we're going to plug that in here, equals 380. So now we know 4B plus 5 times 85, because we're distributing, is 425, minus 5 times negative B, so it'll be a negative 5B, equals 380. So now we're going to combine like terms, and so 4B plus negative 5B will be a negative 1B, and then we need to subtract 425 from each side. So that will be a negative 45. And we can't have negative amount of students, so we need to divide by negative 1 on both sides. So B will equal 45. So now we know that 45 of the students are boys. So we can put that up here, and then we can put in this equation, we could put 45 there, or to make it easier, we could put 45 here for boys. So we're going to do that. We're going to take this equation down here, so it will be boys, which is 45, plus girls equals 85. So now we're solving for G to find out how many girls get the oranges. So we need to subtract 45 to get G alone. So G will equal 40. So now we know that 40 of the students are girls. So to check our problem, we can go over here and plug 45 in for B and 40 in for G. So 40 times 45, that is B, plus 5 times 40. So since we know that each boy gets 4 oranges and each girl gets 5 oranges, and we know that there are 45 boys and 40 girls, it should equal 380. So we plug those in. So 4 times 45 is 180, plus 5 times 40, which is 200, should equal 380. So if we do one more step, we found out that by checking it, we found out that there are 45 boys and 40 girls that get oranges.